Hello, my name is Richard Weitz. I'm a senior fellow and director of the Center for Political Military Analysis here at the Hudson Institute. Today is October 5th, 2009. I'm here to talk about recent developments regarding Iran's nuclear program, particularly the international dimensions. It's been a very interesting past 10 days or so. First, there was a dramatic announcement at the G20 summit on September 25th by the United States President Barack Obama, as well as leaders of France and Britain, about the discovery that Iran has developed a secret enrichment facility in the city of Qum, in addition to the publicly declared uranium enrichment facility in Natanz. This was what many people have been worried about. The concern was not so much that Iran would use the Natanz facility to develop weapons-grade material, because that was under IAEA monitoring, but would set up a secret site somewhere else and use the skills that are developed in Natanz to actually go further and enrich the material into weapons grade. The announcement, though, it seemed to have had a benign effect in that it shocked the Iranians sufficiently that, one, they agreed to allow the IAEA to inspect the facility. Two, and most interesting, a few days ago on Thursday, October 1st in Geneva, the Iranian delegate met with the members of the six negotiating parties that were, that is, the 5 UN Security Council members who have permanent status, i.e. veto rights, as well as Germany. Iran agreed to for the first time that it would allow enrichment of some of its uranium outside of Iran. The idea was you would take some of the low-enriched uranium from Natanz, bring it to Russia, or even natural uranium, enrich it there, and then transfer it to France to be manufactured into modules suitable for medical research. This is seen as something of a confidence-building measure, since Iran is actually exposing some of its you'll gain some knowledge about how Iran makes nuclear material that way. In addition, the Iranian government has reaffirmed its interest in working out additional confidence-building measures. Now, there's still some uncertainties about the recent developments that lead some people to what makes us cautious. First, the fact that this Qum site has been discovered leads one naturally to ask, are there other secret Iranian nuclear facilities? If there's one, there may be others, and that's the problem. Iran has agreed to allow the agency, International Atomic Energy Agency, to inspect those facilities that it declares to the agency as required by its basic safeguard agreement, but has not agreed to what's known as the additional protocol, which allows the agency inspectors to look outside those declared facilities and try and detect undeclared nuclear activities. Second, there's some concern still about what might take place with this transfer and enrichment of uranium outside Iran and then return to Iran. Does this include all Iran's uranium or just a small part of it? Meaning, then again, raise the issue of what will happen next. Third, there was a recent report in the New York Times, which echoed earlier reports, that there's now the agency staff is becoming more and more convinced that Iran has engaged in military activities in the past, how to design an atomic bomb, how to launch an implosion atomic bomb on a ballistic missile in a warhead that could travel thousands of miles, and in addition, other types of military-related activities that you would want to have if you had a nuclear weapons program. A few years ago, the U.S. intelligence agencies concluded that Iran had stopped trying to design a nuclear weapon. However, these recent revelations around, as well as other intelligence, may cause revision of this assessment. Finally, there was revelations that Prime Minister Netanyahus of Israel actually went to Russia last month and told the Russians that there appear to be Russian citizens, perhaps without the knowledge of the Russian government, probably without their approval, assisting Iran in its nuclear weapons program, in the sense that they have expertise in explosives and ballistic missile technology that could be useful if Iran wanted to develop a nuclear program. So everyone now is waiting until the meeting October 19th in Vienna, when Iran will provide additional, this is the next stage of negotiations, will provide additional information about what it plans to do with this transfer of uranium, as well as address some of the other issues that are still in concern. So hopefully we'll talk about that at some future point. Thank you.